Hello guys and welcome to another video. In today's we have got some testing new makeup. Here it is, and from my grin you can tell that I'm liking this already. I have found some absolute gems. You need to watch it. You need to watch the video. You need to see what I've used to get this look. I'm living for it. Before we start, I want to say a big thank you indeed for clicking on this video. Give me a like, subscribe, go follow my socials. Instagram and TikTok always get the first sneak peeks. YouTube is where I come and, you know, we have a chat. I talk you through it, but they are the ones that get it first, so do follow me on those. If you have any requests, because this video was in fact a request video, like I was just doing my little hauls like I do on Instagram. I've bought this, and one of my lovely followers just got in touch and said, oh, you should do a video on this, and I thought, your wish is my command, so here it is. I think I have done enough rambling for one day, so let's just hop straight into the video. So as you've probably seen from the beginning of the video, I'm going to be testing out some new makeup. So the first new product that I have is the Pink Honey Glue, and this is the Cola Cubes tint. So this is like it's just this here, and it's like their original honey pots, except they have a tint to it. So I was thinking, I really liked the first honey pot, so I do get my eyebrows done. I get like HD brows where they wax, thread, tint, blah blah blah. But I get that done like every 6 weeks. By week 3, I have to dye my brows myself. If I have a tinted brow wax, save myself a little bit of $1. I have tried this, so I tried this yesterday for work. I really like it. So it comes with a little instruction leaflet, which is just to say, you know, how to use it. Water to spoolie, plus spoolie in the designed hole inside the honey pot. Apply pressure, swirl for 10 seconds, press your honey dipper against the skin and comb up the hairs, and then pat everything down with your finger. So that is exactly what I did. These, I'll show you a clean one. These are the honey dippers. So this is one that I used yesterday. It's still a bit fine to use today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my spray, and I'm just going to, as it said, wet my honey dipper and not actually wet the pot. I don't know why you can't wet the pot, but I'm going to do it like they told me to. Because if it didn't work and I hadn't followed the instructions, it would be my fault, okay? So I'm just going in to the hole. 1, 2, 3, skip. Right, so I have the product on my spoolie. And what I'm going to do is just brush it through. Now, because this does have a tint, you have to clean up. Like, have to clean up. So this does look particularly scary at first, I won't lie to you. Like, I'm scared. Also, my brows are going to look particularly dark because I got them HD'd yesterday, so they're already like nice and dark, and of course I'm going in with a tint now, so yeah. So I've combed it through. Now what I'm going to do is just press the product into my skin with my finger, again like the instructions said. Pressing everything down. Like, I really like the look of those. And you can almost feel it setting in place when you go in with your finger. So yeah, I think they look fab. And then all you do is go in with a cotton pad, some micellar water, and literally just clean that up. So I'm going to do that now. I'll do it on camera just so then you can see how easy this actually is. So going around, up the top, up the front here, and then underneath. And there we have it. And does that not just look like the perfect brow? I'm impressed. And so I did actually try this yesterday for work so that I could come on today and tell you whether I liked it or not, whether it stuck my brows in place, whether it could withstand that English weather along with my stress at work, and I can confirm it did. I really, really like this. I actually like this more than the original. I think it has like a slightly different formula because of the tint, obviously, and I like this better than the original. I've said it. I love it. So here is both brows done, and yeah, I'm loving this. That was just so easy. You guys saw how quick it was. I'm impressed. Very impressed. So I have just prepped my lids with the NARS Soft Matte Pot Concealer because today I'm going to do something a little bit more neutral. We'll see. I say this because I bought these. These are the Made by Mitchell or Smudge No Budge eyeliner pencils. So I was thinking that we do something a little bit smoky. We'll see how we get on with these. So this bundle, I think it was £20, which is a really, really good deal. For the sake of, we may as well turn this into a little haul. I think I'll just get these out and show you them. So this is Black Track. And these, yes, that is definitely the black. What's so raved about with these pencils is the fact that you can draw with them and then smudge them out. So it's kind of like almost a 2-in-1 that you get in sort of like an eyeshadow base that you can smudge out and work with, plus a liner. So yeah. Next, just to see how it looks up against that black, I'll go in with Tiger's Eye. Yeah, so this is a really dark brown. Don't know if you can see there the difference, but I can see the difference in real life. Then I'll have a look at Make a Toast. Ah yes, that is just a lovely true brown colour there. And then there is In the Nude, which I think would be really, really nice for like the waterline, you know, those sort of like fleshy toned waterlines that can sort of make your eyes pop, look bigger. I think that is the deal with this. Oh, or even, I've just had an idea, even to go over the lid as sort of like an eye base to just even out the tone of your eye. Maybe something like that. So I think first off, I'm just going to make sure that I have no creasing in my eyes. I've literally just used the pot concealer. I haven't like powdered or anything like that. And you're supposed to be able to just go wild and draw straight on the lid with these, so I actually think that's what I'm going to do. But just to help out, I'm going to put on some tape on my eye. I do apologise for it being the longest piece of sellotape in the world, but I've just put that tape down just to help me out. I think first off I'm going to go in with the shade Make a Toast, and I'm going to take it from the middle and I'm going to run it over here, right the way up into this line. So nice and big, and then I'm just gonna get a brush and begin to try and smoke this out. So that was really nice and easy. Yeah, that was really, really nice and easy. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Tiger's Eye and just run it here. Just to deepen up that outer corner. And again, just go in and buff that out. And this just gives you that little bit of depth. just like so, and I really like that. What I am going to do is just make sure that I haven't, with my brush that has the excess concealer on, I'm just going to make sure that I haven't taken it too high on my actual lid here. And then just go back in with that first brush that we used and just making sure that everything's blended. But that was really nice and easy. And then literally just to add a little bit of zhuzh, I'm going to go in with the Peaches and Cream pigment in the shade Gatsby. And I'm hoping that by just having this concealer base down that's slightly, not tacky, but I've not actually set it with a powder. I'm just going to take my brush, dip it into some of that pigment and just tap it onto the lid. And I just feel like maybe by taking it over that liner I've done myself a disservice. So what I am going to go on and do, go back in with that brush and just sort of push off that pigment. We can do the reveal now. Yes! I really like that, and that was super easy because those eyeliners are just so creamy. So I think I'm just gonna nip off and do the other eye, and then I'll be back with the rest of the new product. So the other eye is now done. So I'm just gonna bob some moisturiser on because I did have moisturiser on this morning, but I've since then been to the gym and had a shower. So my skin just feels like it needs a little bit more rehydration. If anybody's wondering what moisturiser this is, it is the Day One Moisturiser by Beauty Bay. Of course, these just are my opinions as well. They are not facts. These products might work really well for you and not so good for me. They might work really well for me and not so much for you. It's one of those things, but if it's working for me, I need to tell somebody about it because there's going to be somebody out there that likes the same stuff as me, okay? So I've just bobbed on my L'Oreal True Match Foundation because it is my go-to foundation. It's not new. It's just one of these foundations that I really like, but it has this sort of like medium coverage that allows any sort of like glowy primers and things, it allows them to come through. So a new concealer that I have is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter concealer, and this is sort of like in my actual skin colour shade. It's not like a lightener, but I just wanted to test it on camera for you. So again, because this is a complexion product, I have in fact tested it out before filming this video, and oh, I hate to say it, it's not my favourite. It just seemed to break down throughout the day, so I'll test most of my makeup out at work because I leave the house at 8 in the morning and I come back probably about 6, so it's a good 10 hours. And yeah, when I was going to like check up on my makeup throughout the day, things like that, I wasn't overly impressed with how it was looking. It's nice to begin with and it looks nice on the skin, it's good coverage, but yeah, I just not for my skin. I don't think my skin just didn't seem to get on with it. I just thought I would have it here on camera to show you though, because you know, let's start a conversation. If you actually do like this concealer, if it works for you, let me know in the comments. I do like to see if it's just me that the products don't work for, or if you use them in a different way to me and they seem to work for you, you know, yeah, I'm all for that. But yeah, so it looks nice on camera and I do really, really like it for sort of those days where I'm not wearing makeup for a massively long time. But yeah, the price tag of this compared to how well it actually lasted on my skin, yeah, I wasn't overly impressed. What I am doing though is just making sure that I do not ruin my eye makeup. I don't know if anybody else does this, but if I have like a wing on or anything like that, and obviously like I've done my eyes first, I will just go in with a flat brush to apply my concealer in the eye area, just so then I know that I'm not going to swipe and ruin all my hard work. I must admit I do like the applicator on this. Like a nice flexible applicator at least, but yeah, for the money, a bit more of a long lasting concealer. It does blend out really, really nicely. It does feel lovely and buttery on the skin. Doesn't feel dry or dehydrating to the skin at all. As I say, like, it does have a really, really good coverage, as you can see. So before I actually go ahead and set that in place, I have something new to test. And I have not actually used this before. This is my first time using it on camera. I'm so excited. This is the Doll Beauty Gimme Sun Cream Bronzer. So I got the shade medium. Here it is. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. The packaging of this is really, really lovely. Like, it feels luxury and I'm so excited to try this. So I've heard good things. So I haven't powdered or anything like that. I always do my cream products first and then go in and powder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my MF4 brush. Oh, I'm so excited. Shall we have a look at the actual colour of it on? So creamy. Look at it glide. Ah! And let's just do... So that is the colour there. I think that'll be really, really nice. So, dabbing in. Just going to get a nice build up of product on my brush. And then I'm going to go in on the cheek. Yes, queen. So, first thoughts. Ooh, so I like the colour. It is really warm. As you can see, I'm literally just tapping. This part of the video I won't like cut down or anything like that. So tapping on. I'm literally going in and blending, and that is literally how easy it is. All I do is tap and this is it. Just tapping on. And instantly it just warmed up my complexion. It literally feels like butter. Obviously blends in like butter. Oh, this is literally so exciting. I'm looking extremely glowy right now. I have just sort of caught a glimpse of myself in the camera. Yes, I do look very, very glowy, but everything will calm down soon enough. Once I've got these cream products down, I'm going to go in and powder. New powder. I love it. I love it. I love the colour. I love the way that it blends out. Oh, I knew that I'd love it though. I love the Doll Beauty powder bronzer. Like, obviously I'm in love with that anyway. So I kind of knew that I would really, really like this too, but stunning, gorgeous, I really like it. Then I'm just going to go in with my foundation brush and make sure everything's lovely and blended in. One thing I do feel like I just need to do though, because obviously I went in with that concealer that was my sort of skin shade instead of like a brightener, I'm just going to go in and add a little bit of brightening concealer here. This is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. Just a pale one, just to brighten up that under eye, because I was just, I can't not have a bright under eye. So next up on the list, I have the Be Perfect Cosmetics Lockdown Powder. This is in the shade Lockdown CC2, so this is sort of like a pinky toned powder. I just thought that'd be really, really nice for brightening the under eyes, things like that. So this is the powder here. And I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and swirl on in here. And I'm just going to make sure that there's no creasing that I'm setting in place. So just taking on my chin first. I'm going to sit a little bit closer so you can see how good this powder is. It has like this sort of smoothing quality. Lovely and hydrating, like you still get like this sheen coming through on your skin. Oh, it is so, so nice. So I've been using this for the last couple of days again for work, and honestly, oh, so nice. I feel like it really locks my makeup in place. It feels as if my makeup is set, but I can still move my face. Like it's not heavy. It doesn't feel as if I have powdered my face. It's just, it's so, so good. Be Perfect have really killed it with their complexion products, like the foundation, their powders, things like that. They really are incredibly, incredibly good products. Like, I just love the sheen that still comes through. It's not matte, it's just healthy skin. So that is just down here done. And then I'm going to do underneath my eyes so you can have a look at that too. I've just tapped out any creasing and then going in and setting the under eyes. Yes. Honestly, it just makes my under eyes look so flawless. I really hope this comes off on camera so all you guys can see. Yeah, I love it. I didn't think I would love it as much as this. I thought it would be another nice powder. I don't normally use like a pressed powder. I think the only pressed powder that I do use are my Vive, which I absolutely love. That is like one of the best. And my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I think they're actually the only two pressed powders that I own. I'm not a pressed powder sort of person. I literally own the MAC Cult Classic and the Vive, and the Vive is amazing. But this is definitely up there too. Maybe I am a pressed powder girl and I just don't know it. Maybe I just don't give myself the chance. But yeah, I'm just in love with that powder. It is Chef's kiss, honestly, chef's kiss. If you want a powder that just airbrushes and looks, still has that gleam to your skin, like this is still coming through on my chin here. This sheen is still coming through, even though I've powdered, even though I am locked in place. So good. Next up, again from Be Perfect Cosmetics, is the Fahrenheit bronzer. Now this is in the shade Flare, and let me tell you, I opened this and I saw this colour and thought, oh my god, no, that's going to be so horrendously muddy. It is not for me. No. In the pan, it does look muddy. I was scared of it. On the skin, however, on the skin, just looks muddier. It just looks muddier in the pan. And I honestly opened it up and thought, oh my goodness, no, I've got a horribly wrong shade. No, I haven't. I haven't got a horribly wrong shade. It's just being silly. So, I'm taking this. This is another absolutely amazing product from Be Perfect. Used this week as well for work and really, really like it. This is the side with that powder bronzer. This is the side without. And I know because I have got that cream bronzer on underneath, you don't get like the full tone of this Be Perfect one. What I have done, however, is I haven't bronzed my nose with that cream bronzer because I want to be able to do my nose and just show you guys exactly the colour that it comes out with on your skin. This is honestly a really lovely looking base at the moment. So that is all the powder bronzer on where I put the cream bronzer as well. As I said, I am going to go in on my nose so you can see exactly the colour that it is. So that is the colour of the bronzer on its own, just there on my nose. Again, love it. There's so many good products in here. Cat cup. So next, a new one again I'm going to go in with is the Jordana T-shirt Cosmetics powder blusher in Prom Queen. I bought this and I tried it and I'm still trying to get to grips with it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's my particular one that I've bought. I don't know if it's the formula that I just can't use or what, but so this is it here, and it is such a gorgeous colour. It's got this lovely golden sheen to it as well, but I really can't get the pigment to actually come off to be picked up on my brush and come off. I can sort of do it with my finger. It just looks very, very chunky, and I'm going to try it again because I so want to like it. I so want to love this, and I just can't seem to pick up the product and get it on my face. So I'm swirling in with my blush brush here. And I've sort of had to... So this is blush and this is no blush. Surely that is not it. So what I have been doing, and I know this is definitely not the way to use it, I have been just getting the back of my brush and actually having to scrape the product off to be able to put it onto my brush and get some colour on my face. Because when I have it on, oh my god, I really, really like it. Like, look at that. But it's just so hard to use, and I don't know if it's just mine. I know that a lot of people like this blush and like the Jordana T-shirt blushes themselves, the bronzers, everything. People love these, and it's just a shame that I have to use mine in such an unorthodox way, but at least I'm trying. So the next product that I have is the Be Perfect 1, 2, 3 Prep, Set and Refresh Spray. And I really like this packaging. Like, this is... Be Perfect packaging is always really, really good. But you just wait until you see the product. I love this. This is so nice. I feel bougie. And I feel like it really, really goes with the rest of their product. Like the foundation, the actual bottle that it's in is gorgeous. And so is this. It is plastic, it's not glass, but it just looks bougie, okay? And I'm just going to go in and spritz my face. And as you can see, you are drenched. And I mean drenched. It does have a powerful spray, like it does use a lot of the actual liquid, but it's even, at least, like it's an even spray, and it does feel like a sort of a hydrating spray as well. It does just revive your makeup. It gives you that little bit of glow. Like my skin right now is looking so glowy and alive. It's gorgeous. And it does say longevity. Now, I have used this again for work. It honestly, work is the only time that I leave the house, really. And so if I'm going to test something, it's going to be then. I have tested this, and I must say, I can't really comment on how long it helps my makeup to last, because I use my go-to foundation, complexion products, things like that. They last regardless of whether I use a setting spray or whatever. They last really, really well. What I will say is that by using this, I haven't seen a difference in my makeup, so it hasn't played a part in breaking my makeup down or anything like that. But what I will say is, as a rejuvenating spray to give your skin a little bit of life back into it, a little bit of glow, that it definitely does do. So the new lashes that I've also got are the Doll Beauty Wispies XL. So you get 3 sets in the pack, and I have a feeling that I'm gonna really, really love these. Cariad on TikTok absolutely raves about these, so of course I had to try them. So I'm just gonna do a little measure. Yeah, I think 1 and a bit maybe. Those lashes are now on, and I really like these. These feel very glam but wearable. Like they look wearable. I like these. These aren't just for my makeup room sort of lash. Like I could wear these out, so that's very good for me. What I've also done is tightlined my top lash line with the Mitchell eyeliners. I just used the black, called Black Track, just to keep everything nice and cohesive on that lash. And then I think what I'm also going to do is do my waterline on my lower lash line. So I'm going to use the shade Make a Toast. And I might even just go in a little bit with that Tiger's Eye shade too. Just take one of the brushes with you and just soften that. So I'm just going to bob some mascara on my bottom lash line, do my hair, and I'll be back to show you the completed makeup look. So guys, here is the finished look. Honestly, I feel like I found so many new favourites just from this video. I can't actually say that there's a product in there that I'm like severely disappointed with or anything like that. I think that Be Perfect have absolutely smashed their complexion products. I love their foundation that I always use all the time, but that powder, that bronzer, the setting spray just makes my skin look as if I am drinking all the water, when I'm definitely not. I will continue to use this brow glue. Honestly, this feels just like my Got To Be Glued. It feels strong. It feels so much better than the actual original formula. I love that. Honestly, if you sort of liked the original, try that, because there is something else in that formula that just makes it bulletproof. My brows are not moving. These lashes are honestly really, really lovely. These are going to be like my new go-to going out lash because they just look fluffy, and yeah, just a really, really lovely lash indeed. And then that cream bronzer. The cream bronzer indeed. Just so, so good. I knew that I'd love it. I knew I'd love it, but I'm still excited, very excited to have it in my collection. I honestly think the liners are another really, really good product from Mitchell. Like, I feel like these will not budge. My eyeshadow doesn't normally budge, but this feels bulletproof. I feel like even if my eyes start to water, which they kind of do sometimes, because I have that liner on here under my eyes, I feel like even if my eyes water, it's not going to affect my actual eye makeup, which is exactly what we want. I think it's time for me to say a big, big thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.